Hi, this is Matt with L2 Realty Inc.
And I'm Crystal with L2. We wanted to address the public regarding some of the recent changes in the real estate industry regarding the settlement statements and the commission structures.
And many of these changes will affect you, although they're not all that different than the way real estate's been done for many years. There's some scary tactics that might come out to make you believe that these changes are going to be harsh, but they're not.
What does this mean for the sellers?
So for sellers, there's not a lot of changes. The commission has always been a negotiable point. We've come to the terms over the years of a very effective system that puts agents representing buyers and having the buyer's best interest being taken care of, the seller having an agent that represents them, and the seller being represented for their best interest, and both the selling and buying agent being able to clearly know how they're going to be compensated for the work that they're doing.
Matt, what does this mean for the buyers going forward?
For buyers, they will have a more documented path. There are several different ways that you can do this. You can be unrepresented, you can have a transaction broker, or you can have a buyer's agent. These are all positions that you had the option of having before this, but now we're just required to announce that and document it prior to when you look at the property.
What does this mean for the agents in the industry?
Well, agents take different positions. Some focus on sellers, some focus on buyers, some focus on the transaction. And for those agents that have been focused solely on buyers, this makes it a little more complicated for them, but nothing that can't be navigated. They just have to announce that representation, announce and document how they'll be paid prior to the showing. And if that's done, then it really doesn't change them too awful much. How are these changes going to affect L2 Realty?
Matt, that's a great question. So with the changes, we're going to notice some form changes, but in the way we do business, it really doesn't change anything. We're going to continue to go forward as we've been going forward with our changes. And if there are stuff in the paperwork side, we have a great compliance department.
So our company's been built on 5 core values, and 2 of them really jump out at me, or 2 of them are really going to resonate through this process. And it's the ability to be adaptable and the honor and standing up for what's right. And with those 2 things, you can trust that, all buyers, all sellers, no matter what company you work for, will be informed and taken care of when we're doing a transaction together.
One thing that will never change is our passion to change a life, fulfill a dream.
As this progresses, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to any member of our team. We'll be happy to help you through this process.